This fight sucked too! Bellator 149, Shamrock going up against Royce Gracie. Of course, this would be the rematch, hopefully to settle the score, dating back to 1995. No, this would be 1993 with UFC 1, where basically Shamrock lost in 30 seconds. It wasn't even the final, but it's like one of the most talked about UFC fights from the early days of the tournaments going back there. Shamrock, of course, always blamed that Royce Gracie got to wear the gi. Ken Shamrock couldn't wear his shoes. Of course, they would have a rematch at UFC 5 where they would go to I believe, 30-minute draw. Shamrock wants a part of him, and the fight's already over. But basically, they put over the fact of Shamrock having classic matches all around the world. They even talked about The Rock at WrestleMania 14. Both of these guys would take breaks from UFC, both coming back in 2000 when the big money started to fall in to place. Of course, that would be after Ken Shamrock was done with WWE. It's funny how both of these guys would come back in 2000. Royce Gracie would take sparing fights, but it hadn't been in the ring since 2007. Basically, Shamrock, for one reason or another, has been in a fight just about every year, as often as he could. His last fight was against Kimbo, and he lost that fight only a couple of months ago. But these guys got into the ring, and they just basically danced around the circle, and basically really didn't do anything at all. And finally, when they got close to each other and they actually started fighting, Royce was able to get Shamrock down on the ground, and then he was just able to just pummel him in the back of the head. Shamrock said that he was punched in the balls. He's looking for anybody to listen to what's going on, but this fight sucked. The last fight sucked. Bellator 149 is going to go down as a bust in my book.